The speaking test of International English Language Testing System taking place on Wednesday, 4th of December at CRAVE, Hobbyganj. The center number is CH002 and the candidate is Joyasri. The candidate number is CH001 and the examiner is Mustafiz and the examiner number is C10H2. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, please?
My name is Joyasri Dash. You can call me Joyasri.
Okay, Joyasri. May I see your identification, please?
Here it is.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Take it, please.
Thank you.
Okay, Joyasri. In this first part of speaking test, I'm going to ask you some general questions. Let's talk about computers. Do you often use a computer?
Obviously, I use a computer. I am a student, so for my study purpose, I always use computer.
Okay. And how do you usually get online?
I usually get online by using my mobile phone, and I also get online by using my laptop.
Do you prefer desktops or laptops?
I prefer laptop because it is flexible and convenient to use. We can use it everywhere as we want. That's why I prefer laptop.
What do you use your computer for?
I use my computer for various purposes, such as for study purposes, for making assignments and presentation, and I also use it for learning new skills and playing games, listening to music, and watching movies.
That's great. Do you think it is important to learn how to use a computer?
Obviously, I think it is very important for us to learn how to use a computer. We are living in a modern era. In this era, we have to cope out with different kinds of technology, and by learning computer, we can do it by our own, such as we can make our assignments and presentations by our own.
Okay, thank you. Move on reading. Do you often read?
Obviously, I read. As I said, I am a student, so I have to read my academic books every day.
And what is your favorite kind of book to read?
There are so many kinds of book I have read in my life, such as storybooks, motivational books, science fictional books, and so on. Among them, my favorite book is motivational books.
Do you often read newspapers?
Yes, I obviously read newspaper every day for 1 hour in the morning.
And do you have any ebooks?
Yes, I have an ebook in my phone. I use it for reading new books and so on.
Okay. What books did you read as a child?
In my childhood, I had read so many kinds of books, such as storybooks, horror books, science fictional books, and so on. Among them, horror books was my favorite.
Okay. And do you think it is important to encourage children to read?
Obviously, I think it is very important to encourage children to read. By reading books, they can gain knowledges and they can explore new things and learn so many new things.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. And here is an English speaking part 1. Let's move on speaking part 2. And in speaking part 2, I'm going to give you a topic. And for the topic, you have 1 minute. And within 1 minute, you can take note. And for taking note, here is your pencil and paper. Take it. And here is a topic. Describe a person who solved a problem in a clever way. Take it. You have 1 minute. And don't worry, I will tell you when your 1 minute note making time is up. Could you start having note? Okay, thank you, Joyashree Das. Your 1 minute note making time is up. Could you start speaking for 2 minutes, please?
Throughout my entire life, I had met so many people. Here, I would like to talk about a person who has solved my problem in a clever way. She is none other than my sister. She always there for me whenever I want to do anything. Her guidance always helped me to achieve my goals in my life. She always motivated me to do whatever I want in my life. Without motivation we can't do anything in properly in our life, and some people get motivated from internally, and some people get motivated from others people. And as I remember, few months ago I had an exam, and I was very nervous about it because I did not prepare for my exam properly. So and I was also very I also facing difficulties about time managing, and my sister noticed about it, and she made a schedule for me and said to follow me. I followed this, and she also suggested me to im- read some important topics, and I read them. And she also helped me to solve my critical topics. After that I give the exam, and I finished the exam. I was very happy about it, that I finished the exam very well. And I was also very nervous because the result was coming in few days. After a few days the result came, and I was over the moon because I did very well in my exam. And I was very grateful to her because her guidance helped me to achieve a good result. And I was very thankful to her. She always motivated me, and I also learned from her to motivate people in their critical situation.
Okay, thank you, Joyashree. Dash, here is ended your speaking part 2. May I get my pencil and paper back, please? Okay. We were talking about a person who solved a problem in a clever way and spoke about it. That's great. Tremendous outcome. Let's move on speaking part 3. And in speaking part 3, I'm going to ask you some questions which is related with part 2. So very first and foremost, do you think children are born smart or they do learn how to become smart?
In my opinion, children become smart in this world by exploring new things and being experienced by some difficulties and obstacles. And on the other hand, some children are smarter from their birth, because some people have talent from their own. That's why I think
How do children become smart at school?
children become smart in their school by doing some activities such as playing with their friends, doing group discussion, and making assignments by their own. They become smarter at school.
That's great. And why are some people well-rounded and other only good at one thing?
By exploring new things and learning new knowledges and skills, people get all rounded. And on the other hand, people who do not explore much and do not interested in many things are not good at all, and they are good at one thing.
Okay. And why does modern society need talent of all kinds?
Modern society needs all kind of talent because we are living in a modern era, and in this era everyone is advanced. To cope out with them we had to learn so many new talents, and by learning these talents we can cope out with them easily. We can cope out with our obstacles and difficulties with our own by learning new talents.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. And here is an your speaking test and wish you good luck.
Thank you.